All right, guys, what's happening? Kanan here. For our third video, I want to talk about some music that, like when's the last time you really heard a song that made you want to like get up and really start dancing, get your feet tapping to and just have a good time, kind of let loose. And not like modern day dancing either. I mean, there's nothing wrong with modern day dancing, but I mean, I want to do something other than twerk and whatnot. I want to really get up and dance. And so one of the first bands that happened to come to mind when I thought about music that gets me going is Leonard Skinner. Actually, I love Leonard Skinner. I I grew up listening to Leonard Skinner. My dad showed me Leonard Skinner when I was real young, and ever since then, I mean, I'm sure so many of us can remember listening back, uh, like back in like the early Guitar Hero days where you would play Freebird for 10 minutes and just shred on medium. I was a medium champion on Guitar Hero. Couldn't do hard, even though I played the guitar. Couldn't do hard guitar. Well, I actually got to see Leonard Skinner this past weekend at the Plant City Strawberry Festival in Plant City, Florida. That was an awesome experience. I mean, Leonard Skinner really just killed it. Like it was just a really good, like energizing concert. I mean, it's these guys have been rocking out since like the mid '70s. These guys are killing it. Actually, a lot of Leonard Skinner is probably most famously known for their song "Sweet Home Alabama," which is a rock and roll classic to say the least. Um, but even that song being as big as it was, a lot of people thought Leonard Skinner was from Alabama, but they're actually from Jacksonville, Florida, west side of Jacksonville, Florida. And so I thought that was kind of funny. I didn't find that out till like a couple years ago. I always thought they were from Alabama, just because they're Southern rock. They're like the Southern chain rock, rockabilly, if you will. But so you would think they would be from Alabama because Alabama's real Southern. But nope, they're from Jacksonville. I thought that was really cool. So if you didn't know that, there's a fun fact for you. Um, Freebird is about 9 minutes of straight ballad. Like it's just a ballad coming straight from the gut, just singing out. And and about 9 minutes of straight guitar shredding at the end. I mean, the Freebird solo is infamous among rock and roll because it's just so like high volume and just the licks I can't even begin to describe. I mean, sometimes when I listen to it, it'll give me chills. It'll make me start going. I love that song. And so I mean, if you haven't heard it or when's the last time you heard it, I suggest you go check it out and listen to it again and rock your face off. Actually, Leonard Skinner live, Atlanta, Georgia, 1977, I believe, or 76. I think it's 76 is probably the greatest live version of that song you could give a listen to. So I suggest that one. Skinner, Atlanta, Georgia, 1976, Free Bird. It's kind of one of those things of like in rock and roll culture, the guy at the concert yelling "Free Bird, Free Bird." Yeah, well, I was definitely that guy on Sunday night when I saw them live because I was so amped up, and they actually close with Freebird at all their concerts to honor the six casualties in the 1977 plane crash that killed off a good amount of the band. The band's lead singer, all from the first part of that career, is Ronnie Van Zant, and he died unfortunately. And so his brother came in to take the lead on the gig, and so he's been singing in his brother's place ever since. And so when the I mean, in the years following the crash, um, they wouldn't sing it live. They would just play an instrumental and just let it play out in honor of the people who passed away in the crash. But obviously, as time goes on, he gets more comfortable singing it, and we're all glad that he gets more comfortable singing it because it's a classic. It's a beautiful song, beautiful melody, beautiful story of the song. A guy he loves this girl, but he can't stay with this girl. He's got to keep on going and keep on keeping on. And it's just it was an amazing experience. I mean, If you get a chance to go to my Instagram or my Facebook, I post videos of the